Enterado, gracias.
Circular esta vez.
Sí. MSPEC también.
Presente.
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 Presente. Presente.
Sí, presente, presente.
Sí, sí.
Perdona. Una pregunta. Para mostrar la presentación, ¿cómo lo haríamos?
¿Perdona?
A mí no me aparece, me aparece la opción de uso compartido, pero está todo vacío. Circular Engineering.
Sergio. Mira, una cosilla. Es que nosotros somos el grupo de robótica Unileón. Estábamos en la lista a las 5 y no sé si nos ha saltado o algo así, porque oímos Unigo, pero luego ya no oímos nada. Vale. Genial, muchísimas gracias.
Perdona, pero a mí es que no me aparece esa opción. Tengo abajo como un cuadro con los distintos botones. Está lo de la cámara, micrófono y cerrar bandeja de uso compartido, que se supone que será esa opción. Pero no me aparece ninguna opción para compartir pantalla. Pero en esa opción tengo que arrastrar el contenido, es que no aparece otra opción. No, dentro de uso compartido no hay ninguna opción que sea pantalla o lo que sea. Nada, a mí me aparece un recuadro negro sin nada. No sé si tengo que tocar alguna opción, pero vamos, es que no aparece otra, no aparece nada más. No, Circular Engineering. Puede que sea porque tengo la categoría de invitado, a lo mejor hay que ser presentador o algo.
Hola Sergio, Our Reviews, no sé si lo tenés registrado.
Perdona, Sergio, soy jurado, soy Luis Ruano. ¿Qué vertical es este? Y entonces aquí no tenemos el para evaluar, yo no tengo ese docs para evaluar. Ah, sí, perdona, sí tengo University Pavilion, sí lo tengo, sí.
Después de Unigo, ¿qué dijiste, perdón, Sergio? Y después Apollo City, ¿verdad?
Okay, you see me? ¿Me ven? Okay. Okay.
So do you advise us in a few minutes, in a minute, or? Okay, I think we're ready. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm ready now. So when you say, you can start the time. Okay, good morning, everyone. I am delighted to be here. My name is Fran. I am the founder of Titlex, the project that is going to revolutionize the way people manage their achievements. Before explaining what Titlex is, I want to tell you the story of our friend Carlos. Carlos finished his studies in Spain and moved to Amsterdam, where he got an interview. There, he was asked for his academic certificates, and after looking for them, neither he nor his family found them. Finally, Carlos called the company to tell them that he didn't find his degree and therefore lost his opportunity. This is one of the problems with titles, but there are more. Workers lie on their CVs, damage and deterioration of physical certificates, easily forged online diplomas, difficulties with international procedures. You know that these problems are real, but it isn't only our research that reveals these facts. To solve these problems, we have created Titlex. Titlex is a decentralized platform that facilitates the academic environment in terms of obtaining degrees, allowing certificates to be stored securely and verified using blockchain technology. Titlex is accessible when you want, where you want, and on the device you want. Traceable, because there is a historical record of all your accreditations. And secure, thanks to the properties of blockchain. We are currently in negotiation with the University of Salamanca to test the platform. Furthermore, due to the innovation component of this project, there is a very little competition at both national and international levels, so it might be scalable to other countries in the future. Our business model is designed so users don't have to pay a higher price to obtain their titles. Our aim is for educational institutions to be responsible for covering the cost of the service. Our team is young and multidisciplinary, with experience in technological projects. In addition, we have studied and lived through these problems in first person. So, you know what is Titlex and why we do it. We have already made the first versions of the application, and the official version is expected to be launched at the end of 2020. In addition, verification of business practices and traversal skills will be integrated in the future, with the aim of providing a complete CV. We are currently looking to contact companies and educational institutions as well as funding to grow this project faster. We have the equipment, we have the means, now we need you. If you want more information, we will be happy to receive you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's everything.
So, any questions? Hello? Hello?
Hello, I have a problem to show the presentation. I think needs for my level invited. You can check. Yes. Hello. Can you see me? Perfect. So, okay. Now, can you see the PowerPoint? Perfect. So, can I start? Well, hello. First time, hello. I am Antonio Montoro from MSpec, and I'm going to talk about this startup. Well, at first time, I saw that it's not enough technology in medicine package, still with paper, paperboard, etc. And I thought that it should be updated to the present, of course. Well, so I have an ideal solution: intelligent labels. I thought there would be some way to link the blisters to our smartphone, and the best way was with smart labels like RFID or NFC. Well, let's see the process. With the smart labels on the blister, we could record all the information related to the drug and this later be read on our smartphone. We could see the use information
package leaflet, receipt, and with a simple interface for the elderly, like this. This is the interface for MSpec. Well, this supposes a series of quite interesting utilities. We can take inventory, receive notifications on the mobile when taking medicine, reduce paper use by digitizing the package leaflet, and donate the medicine when it's close to the expiration date. That's an application developed by Linares Technology. And that's all. Any question about MSpec?
Here we are. Wait a moment. Can you see the presentation? Well, we are ready. Let's start. Good afternoon, everybody. We are Beatriz and Pablo, students of the University of Jaén, who we are interested in the world of entrepreneurship. And also, we would like to grow professionally in this way of life. Firstly, almost all the people have full sensory capacity, but the question is, have you ever thought about people with disabilities? Therefore, we discovered a need in the blind people, who is the difficulty for sitting on the toilet. And then we thought an ideal solution, a pair of insoles in relief in front of the toilet, to sit comfortable and avoid touching it. Now, my partner Beatriz will explain our business idea.
In our business idea, we tell our customer, for example, bar, restaurant, public administration, and user, the blind people. Furthermore, we cooperate with orthopedics store and blade association like ONCE. Now, we show you visually the fabrication process. First, we design the insole with a computer program, and then we prime that using a hard kind of plastic in the 3D printer. Finally, the result should be similar to the last photography. In conclusion, our project could be interesting and innovative, useful and simple, and also low cost. That is all. Thank you for listening to us. For more information, can ask any question. Yes.
Oh, hello, good afternoon. I am Moreno Vázquez. I am going to tell you about my startup, FNESCom, that is being developed by Linares Technology. FNE started when we noticed the increase of fake news published on social network, newspapers, and even on TV. With that in mind, we were forced to immediately look for a solution and fight against this social problem. We supposedly live in the 21st century, now as the age of information. We can allow that most of the news that reach us to be fake. The ideal solution for this reason, we have created a news verification system supported by new technology, with artificial intelligence and blockchain, that people will be able to use through website or mobile application. Thanks to this, we will get to verify any type of news, for example, text, image, or video. Now, I explain some of the use of application. First, we have two types of clients, free in red and premium in blue. We will begin with the premium user. For example, a television or an influencer who want to verify news. The user connect to the application and send us the news to verify. Once we receive it, we pass it through artificial intelligence algorithm, which analyze the composition of the news. First, if it tests image or video. For example, if it tests, check the grade of the text, who website it is, and so on. Also, look in internet for similar news and comparing it. Finally, classify the news by color. If it's true, green, it interpretable orange, and it is fake on red. Once we have verified it, it is returned to the company which has, so that everyone knows that it is being verified by us. In addition, we save the news in blockchain network, so that's practically impossible for them modify it. Free user, color red, can check whenever they want if any news has been really verified by us or not, which are Google extension that will check the hash of the news or directly in the mobile application. Okay. If you are interested about this project, you can contact me in my personal email, Angel Moreno Vázquez, or Linear Technology. Any questions?
Hello. I would like to know who are going to be your early adopters for your project?
Is the project adopted for everyone, because the television or influencer or newspaper now if your notice or your news is true or false, they pay us if the notice is true. Everyone can see if the company verify this news.
Thank you.
Can you see?
Okay.
Just a minute. Sorry.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We are Sandra Borges and
Kevin Morales, and this is our startup, Ecolive Recycled Products.
plastic is everywhere. It's a useful material for society in general. However, its difficulty in being disposed of and his contribution of global warming make more and more people around the world look for ways to decrease their consumption and develop alternative materials less harmful to the environment. Some, the, some of the main problems of the use of plastic are their contribution to climate change, contamination, wildlife affection, high consumption, low cost, and long periods of degradation.
Olive cultivation is one of the main sources of incomes in the province of Jaén, Spain. This activity creates hundreds of direct and indirect jobs, especially during harvesting. A very common practice after harvest is cutting the longest branches of the olive tree to promote the growth of new branches. This practice increases productivity. Farmers are often observed collecting the residues resulting from the process to destroy them by incineration, emitting gases like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, dioxins, etc., soot, and particles. Eco-Olive is a business plan where it's proposed to use the agricultural residues from olive cultivation for the substitution of plastic in disposable products of daily use, such as glasses, spoons, forks, plates, etc., through the development of a biomaterial and process of forming more friendly with the planet, which should guarantee an adequate management of agricultural residues and decrease the amount of used plastic. Finally, when discarded, eco-olive products would decompose in prudent times and could be biodegradable, facilitating their final disposal in common organic waste dumps.
That's why we say that solution is eco-olive. We are looking for a partner to develop this idea originally told according to Jaén. We are sure that the result will be extrapolated to other areas with a common factor, the agriculture.
This is our project. If you are interested, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Camera. Okay, 1 second.
I will repeat. How are you planning to make money out of this? What is your revenue model? What's your idea of making money?
Sorry.
Now, as you can see, we need products like I don't know the name, mask, and you need some different types of plastic to produce this type of products, and we want to substitute the plastic in these types of products with agricultural residues.
Making money.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay, so wait a second, please. Can you see the presentation? Okay, so I start. 66% of high schoolers in Spain have no idea of what they want to study, following our research. And there are 200,000 students in Spain that yearly graduate from high schools. On the other side, 87% of university students are willing to help them with their decision, giving them advice, following again our research. Also, there are 1,500,000 university students in Spain. These two communities are the clients of universities, academies, brands related with the young world, and residences, and they all have the same problem, really generalistic methods of promotions that are not effective. These four entities will be the clients of Unigo. In Unigo, we have the solution, a collaborative platform that connects university students with high schoolers, so they can ask them everything they want, and the place where our customers will find their customers. The high schooler will find his degree, his university, his residence, and his academy thanks to the ability of connecting with people that have doubted like them, people that are living or have lived those experiences. We have created a minimum viable product to see if there is a real necessity in the market that has two main branches, a web platform and an Instagram channel. The web platform, unigo.com, is currently working and connects high schoolers with university students, so they can ask them everything they want. And in the Instagram channel, we upload valuable content about the university for the high schoolers. It is basically a funnel to the website. In just a few months, and without investing a single penny in marketing, we have had great results. More than 35,000 page views in just a few months, and 9,600 unique users with a 30% rate of registration. More than 2,670 times, high schoolers have used Unigo to contact university students, and they have said that they are 4.5 over 5 of satisfaction. There are more than 1,400 university students that volunteer inside Unigo to help high schoolers, and also we have 2,000 followers on Instagram. Our business model is simple but really effective, as it's similar as Facebook and it's proven to work. We basically sell to our main customers and to other customers segmented adverts for their high potential customers. So the more traffic we have in our website, the more money we make. And with other customers, we mean whoever want to promote in Unigo. Like, for example, it could be banks, or in the future, maybe the government, or whoever wants to. We have appeared in the television and also in the newspaper, which means society understands the necessity there is, and also that we have engagement, which is also really important for the success of a business. And finally, the team. I'm the CEO and the founder. I'm currently looking for a techie and a social marketer that will help me skyrocket Unigo to the top. Our main objective is to become a complete reference in the high school ecosystem. So each student that graduates from high school passes through Unigo before going to the university, having more traffic and making more money with our promotion that is really specific with the target. Thank you very much. And remember that with Unigo, you will find your passionate career. And please feel free to make all the questions you want.
Okay.
Sorry, I cannot hear you.
I'm sorry if I'm monopolizing the questioning part, but I would like to give my turn if anyone would like to ask any questions. Is there anyone? Otherwise, I'll ask. Okay. So again, are you planning? How are you planning? I mean, I saw the business model. I saw you have traction. That's fine. So when are you planning to turn, those visitors to paying customers or to some kind of revenue?
Like our customers are universities, brands, whoever want to promote inside Unigo. And our users are the high schoolers that want to find a university student to ask him questions. So basically, we use our traffic in the website to sell it, like we sell adverts to people who want to promote Inside UniGo. And the special thing about those adverts is that they are really specific and they have a really specific target. That is people that are like teenagers between 18 and 24 years old. So we think that specificity of our traffic in the website is very useful for promotion campaigns of any kind of brand that is related with the young world, or maybe universities, college, I don't know, whoever is interested in having a really specific target in between 18 and 24 years old. So all our revenue will come from those sources. I don't know if I clarify your question with that.
Kinda, thank you.
Hi. Okay. Okay. So I'm starting. These were our classes a few months ago. Students attending lectures, performing practices, etc. And suddenly we arrived and universities have to move online. We were the challenge of adapting regular lectures to an online version of themselves. Then turning the students' bedroom into a fully working class or laboratory. Tutoring and evaluating students became a hard task in this new lockdown scenario, making hard to find a suitable tool for doing it. So we thought, what if we move the lab's desktops into the cloud and allow students and teachers to access them? And Suffer was born. Suffer is a platform that allows teachers to create a workspace that can be replicated for each of the students. Then they only need a browser to access their lab and working together in day-to-day assignments. And Suffer grew up. We have already performed 3 courses in our university, with more than 30 final users doing STEM courses, from coding to 3D simulations of different environments, ensuring the scalability of the platform. We are talking about a specific and minimal environment that can be used individually or in groups by teachers and students. The students receive everything ready with the specific requirements of the practice, and teachers have a system from where they can fully control and supervise in real time what happens during the lecture. At this point, Suffer has also been recognized by different communities. We have won 2 prizes, the Fegulen Proof of Concept contest, as well as the Research, Development and Innovation on this contest in the EdTech modality. But the prizes gave us some income that has vanished in the expenses derived by the rent of the server, as well as the salary of the employees. So in our way for commercialized software, we have defined 3 different licenses: student, premium, and enterprise for our market target, universities or enterprises. Of course, we also have some competitors. Some of them offer specific environments for all kinds of needs. But we offer something far more versatile services for students and teachers, such as session recording, application on demand, etc. Right now, we're planning to use software for a Java college subject with more than 100 students in real lectures. In the future, we plan to expand our platform to enterprises, more course platforms, and even other universities. And this just started as a solution for an urgent problem and then become Muma Labs, our startup made by a small group of researchers of the University of León, which will allow us to expand software all over the world. Thank you for your attention. Any questions?
Hello. Hello, everyone. Okay. Wait me a second, I will put my presentation. Can you see now? Okay, I will start if I can. Okay, hello, my name is Hugo. I will present you Apollo City interactions through music. Our customers are nighttime economy places where music is relevant for business. Currently, the sector is in crisis. They are looking for ways to reactivate their income and attract new customers. On the other hand, they are interested in promoting the musical offer of the place, but there is no effective way to do it. They also don't have an automatic tool that helps them improve their services based on their clients. Now let's talk about users. Our first users will be music lovers, university students, people who like to discover new places, and tourists. For them, discovering good music is difficult and time-consuming on existing platforms. They try to discover places, but there is no updated information about places by musical style. People also like to meet new friends online, but current platforms mostly focus on dating. Apollo City is a social network that connects people, places, and music through a mobile app. It allows establishments to promote themselves through a profile, and it also allows users to follow people and establishments to discover events, places, and music. The platform detects compatibilities and proposes group meeting to places. It also analyzes useful data for establishments to help them improve business. Establishments can share their unique musical proposal, post events, promotion, schedule, prices, location, photos, and videos. We detect clients, they receive them. Through their profiles, users can easily share and discover music. They can create group meeting to places and discover compatible people and places through their musical taste. We charge a commission to the establishment every time we prove that we take someone to the place by QR code. There are three types of competitors. The first are location data services. The difference is that we are focused on nighttime. The second group are digital music platforms. They work with music in general. We are only a tool to share and discover music. We only allow one small and dynamic playlist per profile. The latter are platforms for meeting people. They are focused on dating. We are focused on group meetings. Nighttime economy market. There are many establishments all over the world. Just in New York, there are more than 4,000 establishments. Also, the digital trend related to the project are growing: social networks, mobile apps, and digital music. We are aimed to launch the beta version for Android in October this year. We are now testing the MVP with beta testers, and we are planning to develop the iOS version from December to February 2021. Finally, I introduce you Kenneth. He's currently studying a postgraduate degree in mobile solution development, and I have a master's degree in innovation. We work remotely because he lives in Canada and I live in Mexico. Thank you very much.
Hi, hello. My name is Luis. I am in La Rioja, Spain. Could you explain me who is going to pay for your product? Who is your business model? Thank you so much. Of course, congratulations for your presentation.
Thank you so much. Yes, my business model is that we can charge a commission to the establishment every time we prove that we take someone to the place by QR codes. The commission is about related to the average consumptions of the customers of establishment, for example, in Mexico. So every time we prove that we take someone to the place, because in our mobile application, the people can make group meetings, which we call experiences. So every time that one people create an experience and go to the establishment, we charge a commission to the establishment, a percent of the rate, a normal rate of consumption, for example, in Mexico, which is 500 Mexican pesos, and which we plan to charge a percent. We don't know the exact percent, but if we charge 4% of that commission, in Mexico will be 7 cents every time we prove that we take someone by check-ins. That's not a little bit the our business model. So establishment pay for us every time we take someone to the place.
Okay, thank you. Right. Okay. Thank you. Give me a second. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for letting me take part of this international startup event. As everybody knows, there are millions of large, medium, and small-sized companies in Latin America, and hundreds of millions of people that do business with them several times a day. But there is no public ranking of companies based on user reviews, nor is there any company that provides an integral review management service either. My name is Sergio. I am CEO of Our Reviews. I want to take advantage of this space of time to tell you about this business opportunity. We aim at creating the first public ranking of companies based on user reviews and generate genuine, timely, and relevant information for Latin American companies. To create a 360-degree perspective of each company, we merge both online and face-to-face user information. Our free product without expiration terms is designed to cover all management needs of low-budget companies that have been greatly impacted by COVID-19. But we also offer paid services to help boost companies' potential and drive sales. Our product is validated by some of the most outstanding franchises of Latin America, each of them industry benchmark. They have expressed their interest in making use of our review services, sending us service contract letters by intent. Our goal is to be positioned at the best, providing a service with more features at the most competitive cost of the market. Two conditions that national and international competitors will find hard to beat. We plan to start in Argentina, continuing in Brazil and Mexico. To fulfill our objective, we need the partners commit with this challenge and invest in a company that is projected to generate $10 million worth revenues and $3 million net profit in 5 years. In exchange for $250,000 investment, we offer 15% of our equity. I invite you to join us in this Latin America challenge. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Can you tell us a little bit about your team? Who is behind this?
My team is okay. We are all professionals. We have a lot of experience in customer experience. We have experience in management. We have experience in quality assurance. I think we have all skills to run this project in Latin America.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna share. Do you hear me? Okay. Here we go. So, hi, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Álvaro Saez, and I am the CEO of Hechiceria. We are a recently created startup that uses the power of the latest trends in artificial intelligence to automatic generation of videos or audiovisual content for individuals and companies. Current Anima is the name of our software, which implements this new technology. As we all know, when we publish content for social networks, advertisements, and so on, we have to do a lot of recording, editing, and montage work. Sometimes we have to spend money and above all, time. That's why Current Anima has been built from a philosophy that brings agility and simplicity to the world of video generation, and at a zero cost. The user only has to enter in our interface a text describing a situation or a message, and with a click, the user will see the video that would have cost hours to assemble. Here we have an example with a sentence. We can play. We introduce the phrase. The man kicks the soccer ball. At the moment, it only analyzes phrases in Spanish, but soon it will do in English. And finally, we obtain our video with the meaning of the sentence. Right now, we are able to generate videos with a video game style. Between this year and the next year, we intend to go to market. In 2021, we'll get absolutely realistic graphics. And in 2022, we'll be able to introduce faces and specific characters determined by the user so that customization can reach its maximum level. And that's it. Thank you so much for being here. And if there are any questions, I'm here to answer them. This one. Do you see the first slide? Only first, and that. Oh, sorry. Well, this is the second. Okay, this is the content that we can publish, that we can do. We have an interface, and you enter the text in our interface and generate the video that's on the right. This is an example of our making of videos. We introduce a sentence. In this example, we do the man kicks the soccer ball. It's a type of phrase that we can introduce. And finally, we obtain this video with the meaning of the initial sentence. Do you see that? Okay, thank you. Okay. Thank you.
You can see the presentation. I don't understand why. I don't know. Well, I have problem because I pushing share button, but I don't see in the screen. Yeah. Okay. I push share screen. Yes. Yes, it's a PDF. And I'm going to the option of share use. I'm going to the desktop or window. I push the Windows and sharing in the share button. I don't understand.
Hi. Yes, I'm ready to go. Let's try to share the. Can you see my presentation? Hello? Okay, so can I start? Okay, so good afternoon to all. My name is Ana Clara, and I'm presenting NeuroSolve, which is dedicated to Parkinson's disease. What is Parkinson's disease? It's I'm sorry, I'm having a lot of background. So what is Parkinson's disease? It's a highly debilitating disorder with severe motor symptoms. There are no cure, and the therapies available are only to deal with the symptoms. It has a huge economic burden, and it is growing exponentially. So what about disease progression? It is known that with time, the disease progresses rapidly. And with this, the degree of disability also increase. And this is accompanied with the reduction in the response to the current medication. So those patients end up with no therapeutic solutions. And this is where NeuroSolve is acting. We want to develop the therapy to slow down the rate of PD progression. How do we propose to do this? By inhibiting the target NOX1, an enzyme that is responsible for oxidative stress, a pathological mechanism responsible for Parkinson's disease development. We already have an NOX1 inhibitor that prevents the neurodegeneration that occur in Parkinson's disease. However, the vehicle used for dissolve this inhibitor is highly toxic for these neurons. We have then reformulated the NOX1 inhibitor and found in vitro tests that it can prevent the neurodegeneration in Parkinson's disease context. And it is soluble now in aqueous solution. Who are we? We are a multidisciplinary team with a huge background in Parkinson's disease, in chemistry, and in startup management. We have a very rich ecosystem with us. We have several partners all over Europe, and we are all devoted to develop this solution. What we are looking for? We are looking for 500K currently for the next 18 months to be able to perform the preliminary efficacy tests in vivo. Then, for the next month, we expect to have raised enough money to be able to finish our preclinical validation package. As for the future, we have already several other molecules in our pipeline to be used as Parkinson's disease therapies or even in other neurological disorders. So thank you so much, and don't forget that NeuroSolve is the path for new Parkinson's disease therapies. Thank you. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Welcome to everyone. We can see in this image is the Earth from the International Space Station, 250 miles about us. And there is only one Earth. I belong to the generation Z, the next generation of the millennium, and one of our strongest ideals, it is to preserve what we once lent to our parents, our home, an infinite home with limited resources. I haven't introduced myself. I am Manuel Uceda, a civil engineer specializing in material, energy, and sustainable construction. I am currently a PhD student of the University of Jaén. And together with my team, we have carried out this project. Looking at the current situation, we have detected four problems. The first is the increasingly abundant environmental regulation and the obligatory compliance by companies. Secondly, the need to implement the circular economy and sustainable development by this. The third, to the real lack of knowledge and training in environmental matter and the circular economy that exists in industry and educational institutions. And finally, the high volume of waste generated in industry that have no current use. To confront this problem, we propose three branches: consulting, teaching, and product, under one tree, circular engineering. Consulting will address problem 1 and 2 through personal environmental advice that will detect bottlenecks or waste of assets, acting to solve them through the analysis of the life cycle and carbon footprint of products and processes. The teaching branch will deal with problem 3 by providing guidance and training in waste recovery, material, circular economy, as well as meeting sustainable development objectives. The last branch of the product will include research, development, and marketing of technology-based products using waste, led by our pillar of coffee ground for heating that improve the technological performance of current market competition. While the potential customer of the two subsidiaries, consulting and teaching, will be companies of any size with sharper effluent that seek their revaluation, as well as training center, university, educational institution, and the public administration itself. The consumer of the subsidiary product will be more focused on direct sale to private homes, hotels, and if consider the sale to retailers such as gas station, hardware store, and others, we will move to a B2B2C model. Various digital and offline marketing actions will be carried out to boost consumer acquisition and SEO positioning, among others. You know this message. It is everyone's responsibility to take care of the environment. With this image, I started the presentation. Visit our home from the space. We are all crew members of the same ship. Become a circular economy, become a circular engineering. Thank you very much.